Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Working Trader, where we look at the Euro USD and GBPUSD and come up with trade ideas for the day, if there are any. So let's jump right into Forex Factory, and today is a Monday, and as we can see, today we have ISM services PMI high impact news at 3 o'clock, and this week is a low news week, so we don't have lots of high impact news events. So the only other news event that we have would be on a Wednesday, okay, which would be the FOMC meeting minutes. Okay, so we should expect steady price action in this week. So let's jump right into the charts. So looking at Euro USD, our swing is bearish. All right, so our swing is clearly bearish. After break of structure, we expect some kind of pullback. We have this fractal area where price is reacting from. Price could have easily pushed into this buy to sell area. However, it didn't mitigate and it's reacting from this fractal area, and then price looks like it's already pushing lower. So we can expect that we don't know how far we're gonna have a proper continuation to the downtrend after the break of structure before we start having a solid pullback. Okay, so we just have to remain flexible with that. So of course we can see that we had a bit of a rejection, and then now we had an indecision candle, and then now it looks like so far we're already pushing to the downside. And then on the pound, our swing structure is bullish, and then we've had this pullback, and then we look like we're continuing to the bullish side. However, we continued lower, and then we swept this low, mitigated this extreme demand. We've had a strong push to the upside. Of course, we've mitigated this whole buy to sell range. I was anticipating that maybe price would actually mitigate this this area in here. Okay, we have just missed that area. Okay, we've just missed that area. However, we can also start to see reactions, a bit of a rejection and indecision candle, and then so far price is pushing to the downside. So let's look at the 4H, starting with Euro USD. Starting with Euro USD. Alright, so this is what we see. So our swing is bearish, and after break of structure we expect some kind of pullback. Okay, so we had a sweep of these lows, and then price aggressively pushed up, of course mitigating this area. We did come to the extreme, had a reaction, pullback, and now prices made another lower low. Alright, so looking at that area, so looking at this area, you can see that price has broken lower slightly. So this could be an indication that price may be willing to push a bit lower, maybe even to this area of demand, okay, which is responsible for this break of structure, okay, after this sweep of these lows. Okay, so looking at 15-minute, see what we can expect for the day. So looking at price action for the day, we had our internal break of structure, price pushed up, mitigated this area of supply, we've had a reaction, came back to the extreme, and then we had a slow trickle to the downside. Now we have swept this Asia low. We have swept this Asia low. We have swept this Asia low. Like that. Okay. I still expect price to continue lower. Okay, I still expect price to continue lower, maybe until we mitigate into this area, because this will be our sell to buy range. So at least until we mitigate that, that would then give me confidence to start looking for longs. So for now, this is all I'm seeing. So we only have an Asia low sweep, so at least we'd want to see price coming lower. Okay, mitigating into this area, and then start looking for longs to the upside. Okay, so all of this looks like very nice trend line liquidity that's resting, so that should be an area that should be nice to target and see how price develops. So that's for EU. Those would be my trade ideas for EU. And then so let's look at GU, starting on the 4-hour. So GU is bearish. GU swing is bearish. Internal is also bearish. So this is our swing leg, and then this is our internal leg, which is bearish. Now we've had a sub break of structure of this internal leg. So within this internal leg, we can see that price is pushing to the upside. After a break of structure, expect a pullback. So similarly, we did break structure, we're pushing to the upside, where I was anticipating price to at least come in and mitigate this area, if not continue and take out this weak area. As you see, this kind of trend line at the top right there, so we could break that, and then we could see price continue going to the downside. However, that has not happened yet, and we can see price is already pushing lower. So as we anticipate and we are seeing that price pushing to the downside, so let's look at the 15-minute and see what we can expect. So on the 15-minute, our internal range on the 15-minute was bullish. Okay, it switched bullish. So obviously the swing one stretches all the way from there, so with this red arrow, so it's bearish, and then our internal is bullish. So we have mitigated, of course, premium, so we could expect that price could start pushing down, ready to take out all these areas until we push lower to make a lower low. All right, so what we wanted to see is price continuing until it mitigates this decisional right in there, before we then start to see price pushing to the downside. Okay, so that is still possible. So let's see in terms of what we can expect for the day. So the internal is bullish. We've had a sweep of Asia lows. So these areas are no longer valid, so have been eliminated. So we've had a sweep of Asia low, and this becomes our range, our sell to buy range. After sweep of Asia low, sell to buy range, where price has mitigated. The price is mitigated right there, and then we do see trend line. Okay, so there is lots of trend line to target, lots of liquidity like that. So I'm still expecting to see price maybe continuing to the upside now that it has mitigated this area. So we can expect to see price continue to the upside. So internal will be bullish, swing is bearish, so this will be a pro internal counter swing type of trade, looking to go long until maybe we mitigate this area of supply at the top. So I'm still bullish, really. I'm still bullish at the moment on GU as well. So those are my trade ideas, of at least things that I'll be looking at for today. So if you do find value in this material, please don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to leave a comment. And please join our Discord if you want to have more insights as we look at the New York pre-market, and that one would be a live stream, so it won't be a recorded video. So that one will be a live stream, so you can be part of the discussion, share ideas, and then we can always ask questions, and I'll be happy to help. Otherwise, have a great day and have a great week ahead, and Working Trader out.